How are you really? What have you been up to? Just dance. Nothing else. Ever. Our cheerleaders are so pitiful. They have like tiny voices. They need to be so much louder.
Nice shirt, tie, nice pants, and he's wearing
My dad like dresses up for these. He literally like almost bought new ties and like dress pants and stuff for this. Yeah, but he takes basketball seriously. Also, if you go like to 4A kind of schools, all of the coaches have like suits basically. 1A, not so much. But to go back later to do stats and so that they can submit it to WHSA so that other teams can go back and watch your footage and see what your plays are and defense and stuff. Oh, Becca's here. I haven't seen her in over a year. If you get like a Friday night 5 o'clock boys high school game that's like a solid game and the crowd's riled up, then it riles them up and then they rile up the crowd more and it's actually kind of interesting. Also, the videos for when really funny moments happen, we can go back and watch them again. Like when people put each other in headlocks and that kind of thing. Honestly, I feel like that's why churches do it too. No way, that was Walker's fault. boys have me do this for their game too. They have a tiny iPad that can only get like a quarter of the court out there, and so you're like always turning this thing. This one, it's so much easier to forget what you're doing because like it covers most of it anyway.
Sports I probably understand the most. This and football.
Except for the football.
It's not that hard to understand.
I understand like the points and scoring and stuff. I just don't understand like exactly what they're doing for all the plays.
But then there's hockey.
I don't understand it, but it's very entertaining.
See, there's a saying that goes, I went to a wrestling match and a hockey game broke out.
Okay, I do understand some of wrestling though, because I do scoreboard for it. I did scoreboard for it one time in the last year, but I don't understand why they scored a certain number. Also, volleyball is very easy to understand.
I don't even know. I barely know.
If it goes out of bounds on that side, then the other team gets the point. If you hit it more than 3 times, the other team gets the point. If you go under the net, the other team gets the point. That's about all of the rules of volleyball right there. Busy. Taking a homeschool class, an online class, 2 classes at CCS, 2 at the college, helping direct the CCO play. So basically my mornings are empty and my afternoons I don't really have any free time. Bible studies. I'm in a high school one at our church, and then I'm also, my family is like hosting a small group kind of thing, so I'm kind of blessed to be in that But I do love Outfitter Church. There's other high school girls there. Which now include both Mimi and Angelica. So basically everyone who was in middle school when I was in middle school moved over to Outfitter.
Whenever you do work,
it's gotten very repetitive. I do love my coworkers. Just because, like, they aren't boring. There's always something really random going on. I put in a good word for you, so you better live up to it if they give you an interview.
I'm going to be talking to my old boss at weekend. See if I can get a job out there.
Was that like a seasonal thing? Or?
It's golf this season. You aren't generally golfing in Wyoming in December or January.
No, duh. You know how big my family is in golfing? I told my boss, I was like, hey, I know David. And she was like, I'm not hiring the people right now, but I can try to tell whoever's doing the hiring. At this point, I'm waiting for Barnes & Noble to start hiring so I can work there and quit my job to Chris.
Barnes & Noble isn't even fully built yet.
They're still hiring a manager, and so I have to wait until they hire a manager to be able to fill out an application. They're supposed to open like mid-April or something.
Five Below was supposed to open like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's good.
And it hasn't.
Guessing Burlington's about to open soon as well. So they have their sign up and everything.
We must be getting a Chick-fil-A. If we aren't getting a Chick-fil-A,
I've heard rumors about it, but I haven't heard like a specified place that it's going to be in.
I've heard rumors about it.
To be fair, I've heard rumors about it for 10 years.
I've also heard that it's going to be where like Five Below and Barnes & Noble.
There's also a building for Panera over there too.
Yeah. Population of like 50 people in the entire world.
Mount Everest would be like fully populated.
Mount Everest would be like prime real estate.
Build your houses now. I have no idea how my upward team won today.
There were some really close games this morning.
Well, last week it was 12-13. I was like, how did we pull that off? None of our girls know what they're doing. I would say they're running in circles, but they're not even moving. Wait, he kept diamonds? That was one of Dawn's things 4 years ago. But to be fair, global warming is amazing. Notice we've only had like 4 snows and all of them have melted within a week.
That's not global warming, that's just we live in the desert.
No, usually we have like snow all winter and it never warms up. And it's like -40. Today's the last day of January and it's like 50 degrees and there's almost no snow outside.
It's sad.
It's amazing.
It's not. January, there should be snow.
I like snow, but I don't like cold and I don't like driving in snow. So honestly, I like it because I don't have to drive it.
That's the best part. Who's driving it?
To be fair, I've been in 3 car wrecks. I don't need snow to make it be more. I've paid for enough bumpers.
You know what? My brand new car that I got the day I got back into town from El Salvador, that Thursday, it snowed. I sideswiped a mailbox, so I scratched along the passenger side of the car, and then I high-centered it on the railroad tracks. in my brand new car.
So you did actually get a new one?
Yeah.
Last I had heard was like early December and you were still driving your family's truck.
Yeah, no, we bought a new car. Because the truck's way too expensive to fill up.
That's fair.
Literally from like an empty tank, it took maybe $100 to fill it up. Yeah.
I paid $30 to fill up my tank last week to go. It was too much.
It now takes me $35.
I also can only hold like 14 gallons, I think, in my car.
Really?
I get like 17 miles per gallon.
You have a bigger fuel tank than I do.
What kind of car do you have? Minivan?
2024 Jeep Compass Latitude Platinum.
I don't know any of that except Jeep meant.
Basically, I have a really nice car that brand new goes for a couple $100,000.
Until you sideswipe a mailbox?
No, but we got it for like $35,000 with
Still a lot.
41,000 miles on it.
How much did insurance pay from your last car?
25.
Oh, that's pretty good. You only had to pay like 10,000.
We got 25 out of that one, and then we got 5,000 out of the extended warranty.
Oh, so you guys only paid 5,000.
No. Because the 25 had to pay off the loan for the other vehicle. So it paid off the loan, but that left us with like $3 or $4 grand from that one.
So you still paid like 20,000 for it.
I don't know actually how much we actually paid for it. I wasn't a part of that one. All I knew was how much we paid.
I was gonna say, I think mine was 4,000, and my parents agreed that for our first car they would pay for half of it, so I paid like 2,000 for mine. And I think I've only had to pay like less than 1,000 on maintenance for it in 2.5 years.
Well, yeah, because your dad fixed your bumper for you.
I had to pay for them. And I actually had to do half of the work myself.
Oh no. He didn't have to do what?
I'm saying that he didn't do it all. He can't take full credit. But I'm also including like oil changes and stuff.
See, I want to work out the golf course again, because then I get a company truck.
Actually?
Yeah. So I don't have to pay for the oil changes with the power rotation. I don't even have to pay to fill it up.
Dang. I'd take that too.
Yeah, we have to have company vehicles because when we actually are driving on the course, because we have the heavy equipment that we need sometimes, and it would take too long to actually like, drive it around the course itself, so we have to put it on trailers.
You're not allowed to get that job and then pass out again though. And go to the hospital.
And we have to have a company trucks to do it so that it's a brand new vehicle on public-private property.
But would you get it like to drive around like all the time or just like
I would.
hours?
No, I drive it home. It'd be my like personal company vehicle. They just prefer us not to drive it all the time for businesses.
It's still nice though.
Yeah, it's a really nice truck. It's a big truck. I like it.
Do you like get discounts to just go golf for free or anything?
Actually, yeah, we do. We can golf whenever we want.
My dad would be so jealous. And brother, actually.
We even get free clubs. We don't even have to need clubs.
Are they like good clubs though?
Mm-hmm.
I think like my dad would get bored with that because he like fixes his own. How often did you actually go out golfing?
I went golfing once. Something about swinging a metal head at a little tiny white wall and having to be really, really quiet just doesn't amuse me.
I enjoy going out and golfing 2 to 3 times a year. After that, I get bored.
However, working at the golf course and watching the golfers get really, really mad because they messed up a shot and breaking the golf club over, that's what it is.
That would be.
I have seen that before.
Honestly, I would work there just to see that.
Or someone get really mad and throw the golf club into one of our water traps.
You ever get to like clean out the water traps and like find 10 million golf balls in them?
Yep.
So you used to like at the municipal golf course, if you went on that hill over there, you could like find all of the balls that people had hit over there. And if you filled up a bucket, you could like take it into their main thing over there, and they'd pay you for like every bucket that you got. So that was our part-time job as little kids.
In fact, actually, in the water, we actually.
That was really loud.
And that's quiet. Anyway, we actually have a machine that like kind of dries in the water on the floor of the lake and stuff in the ponds, and it actually sucks up the golf balls, but it makes sure it doesn't suck anything else. And then all we have to do is it just it has like its own like bay in the lake, and we just have to go down and get the basketballs out of it.
Our dog fell into one of those ponds one time. It was like slightly icy still, and it wasn't like the greens were not uncovered and stuff yet, so you're allowed to like take your pets out there. I think it was Jack, and he just like ran out because he was chasing a goose or something and didn't realize that the ice like stopped at a point, and he just like fell in and didn't know how to get out because he couldn't swim.
Maybe if they smiled.
And if they were louder, and there was more of them.
Is that not little cheer stuff?
Yep.
Wow.
4 middle schoolers and 1 high schooler. Only because Millie McMaster skipped 8th grade this year after the first week of school. There's gonna be cheer tryouts mid-March or something, so it might get bigger.
Cheer's fun.
It's something I wish I would have stuck with through Upward, but they got rid of it.
Cheer.
Yeah. I loved cheerleading. My parents had to make me do basketball because I was like, no. And then I was like, oh wait, I actually kind of like basketball. Another thing I wish I did was wrestling in middle school. I wouldn't want to do it anymore, but I feel like in middle school it would have been kind of fun. Partly because you basically just get to like put people in headlocks and you get points for it. She's always really red when she starts running a lot.
She looks like she got sunburned. She looks like my sunburn. Actually, that looks better than what my sunburn looked like.
You were like tomato red.
I literally look like a salmon. Like, it was bad.
So what have you been doing for school and stuff?
School?
No, like OC's classes or anything?
I'm doing firefighter classes. Well, I'm doing classes with firefighter classes. I have to do a bunch of prereqs first.
I think Gideon Howe took some of those a few years ago at the college.
And it makes me so mad. Because I have to do geometry.
You didn't do that?
No, I did. But like, I have to do college level geometry. As a prereq.
You know what makes me mad? I took college algebra last year in the fall semester. I passed it with an A. I don't remember a single thing from it, so my mom made me retake algebra 2 for Hathaway. I honestly don't understand any of it. And so it's a huge argument in our house. And then we learned that I didn't have to go back and retake it last week. So I stopped doing math, and when my mom learns, she's probably going to get mad at me.
I'm doing, the book is called The Big Fat Book for Algebra 101. That is literally the name of my math book.
See, but I took Algebra 1 in 8th grade, so my mom's like, oh, do you just want to go back? Would that be easier? I was like, Mom, I am not going back 3 years of math.
Are they making you do trigonometry?
I get to choose what math I do next year, I think.
Don't choose trigonometry. You will hate yourself.
Honestly, if I wanted to, I could take elementary algebra, which is like, it counts as an additional math class for Hathaway Scholarship, but it's like how to teach like elementary level math. So you basically learn elementary school math, and I could take that as a higher level math class.
Really?
I'm kind of considering it. I feel like it could be fun, but at the same time, I feel like I would lose literally all of my math skills I've ever had. Also, trust me, the guy's game is a lot more interesting than this.
What's after this? Yeah, it's like girls and guys upper basketball. Girls are very not aggressive.
Yeah.
And then the guys are slamming into each other.
Also, the guys can just like, they're faster, they're stronger, they score more, like, they're up and down the court more. It's just more entertaining.
Yeah.
They're better at handling the ball. They're taller.
I don't know. Have you seen the female basketball players at Casper Christian?
I'm talking about high school.
No, but still.
To be fair, half of them are from like Switzerland and the Czech Republic, and
Well, yeah, but still.
they're not American. Every once in a while, you find one from like Buffalo, and you're like, how did you get in here?
They're like 7 feet tall.
Jay Cole wanted to go out for Casper College boys, and I don't think he made the team. Even though he was like the #1 player in all of 1A high school basketball last year.
Who's that lady thing?
Lauren Lonnie. Her parents own Wyoming Hot Wings. She went to College Heights for almost her whole life.
They own it?
Yep. They started the company and they almost sold it to Caleb Long, and then Caleb was like, yeah. The boys' game is also more entertaining because usually more people show up for it, so the crowd's more fun. Actually, this is her. You know what's really exciting that I learned today? Hat 6 carries Lotus drinks. I didn't know that, and the only place I've ever been able to find them is in Montana. So I've been like spacing out and drinking them every other week or something.
My question is, why the heck are you driving everyone at 6 for a drink?
I didn't. I had one of my assistant coaches said that I was like holding one today, and she was like, "Oh, hey, they sell those over next to where I work." And I was like, that would have been so useful information like 2 weeks ago, before I had to drive to Montana. Yeah, that's our boys team. They're very entertaining to watch in classes.
How can you sure that?
Pretty bad. I have Jeremiah Manning in all of my classes at CCS. Well, my mom finally made it. Ben was supposed to come. So when you have free time, what has been your favorite thing to do recently? Other than sit on Instagram, because I know you do that a lot.
Stalkerish much?
It tells you when people are active.
Stalkerish much?
So when I'm active for an hour and a half a day, and every time that I'm on there, and I go to like message someone and it says you're active, I'm like, dang, he's on here more than me. Heck, you're probably on there as much as Mimi.
How much am I on? Let's find out.
Mimi's on Instagram like 4.5 hours a day. And she only is on Instagram basically like when she's around other people.
I've been on Instagram for 16 hours, 37 minutes this past week. And then TikTok for 14 hours and 22 minutes.
You need a life. My goodness. Okay, so other than that, what do you do with your life? Other than that and dance?
Okay, you know what? The 4th through the 10th, I was on Instagram for 38 hours and 56 minutes.
If my mom sees that I am just on my phone in general for more than 4 hours a day, then she locks my phone.
Oh, it's so funny.
I don't feel like I'm on my phone in general that much. Actually, I don't know. I've been sitting on my phone a lot recently. I have like 30 minutes in between every class. And so it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes to drive to the next class, and then I'll just sit there on my phone for 20 minutes, like multiple times a day. And then I'll get home and just sit on my phone.
Okay. I've been on my phone for 9 hours and 32 minutes today.
Today? It's only like 1
I was
o'clock.
on Netflix for 4 hours and 20 minutes.
It's only like 1 o'clock.
I'm on TikTok for 2 hours and 2 minutes, and then Instagram for an hour and 15 minutes.
I haven't been on Instagram for 30 minutes yet today. That's like the only thing I've opened on my phone.
Well, to be fair, I sleep. I'm not kidding, I probably stayed up till maybe 3 o'clock in the morning.
I stayed up till midnight with Ben and some friends looking at his Google Photos.
Why?
Because he had some really funny photos. It was like 11 o'clock and I was like, Ben, I need to go to bed. I have to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And he was like, but we only have a year left to look at. So I stayed up for another hour looking at a year's worth of photos.
Yesterday I was on my phone for 10 hours and 20 minutes. Sunday the 25th, I was on my phone for 15 hours and 18 minutes.
If I am on my phone for more than 4 hours, my mom starts to set like time limits and I get pissed off.
Oh, it's good. The 15th I was on
My
my
daily
phone.
average is 3.5 hours.
The 15th I was on my phone for 18 hours and 4 minutes.
Gosh, I was on my phone a ton yesterday. What the heck? I was on my phone like 6 hours yesterday. So do you like only do tap dance, or do you do like?
No, I do ballet. I do ballet, tap, contemporary, lyrical, musical theater, jazz. There's a volleyball up there.
Yep.
There's another volleyball.
It's an elementary school gym. What do you expect?
There's a dodgeball.
It's in every elementary and middle school ever.
I don't even know what the heck that movie is.
I don't know what that is.
Alright, anyway, as I was
Really
saying-
good question.
Anyway, as I was saying, I do ballet, contemporary, lyrical, musical theater, hip hop, jazz, tumbling.
That would keep you busy. I want to get back into gymnastics, but at this point, I've been out of it for so long that I feel like I'd be in a class with like 8-year-olds.
2 years ago, when I took my first tumbling class, like, as I was older, I was supposed to be in tumbling 1, which was literally going to be me as a 15-year-old with a bunch of like 2-year-olds.
Yep.
But then they kept switching me from 1 to 2, and then I went from 2, and then in like a matter of maybe 2 weeks, so 2 classes, I went from 2 to 5 and 6.
Wow. I can still do like a back walkover if I practice, but that's about it.
Now I'm in the highest level of tumbling, and I'm able to do a standing back tuck, a round off back tuck, a back handspring, an aerial, a front tuck.
I still want to learn how to do a backflip on a trampoline, but I go sideways every time. And I've had people from, like, I have friends who work at the gymnastics center who, like, teach how to do backflips, and even they can't figure out what to do with me. They're like, you just don't go sideways. I don't know.
See, what's funny is backflips are so easy, too. Once you get over that mental block of throwing yourself backwards and hoping you don't land on your face.
Well, see, so when I did gymnastics, I could never do it, like, any of the stuff going forward. Like, I could never do, like, it took me forever to do, like, a handstand into a back bend and stuff, but I could do, like, a kick over, you know, first try.
Right.
And I can do a front flip, but I've never been able to make myself do a back flip, even though I was always better at doing the stuff backwards, because I was like, I can't see anything, so it's less scary. I was like, I can't see what I'm about to hurt myself on.
And I'm currently working on my website.
On your what?
My website.
What's that?
Go do work.
Yeah, well, I'm in 3 acting classes. And that's basically my whole life right now. One of my acting classes last week, we were supposed to bring in like something that we like to do as a hobby that we're good at. And one girl literally just had us sit there and watch her play Duolingo for 2.5 minutes straight. I've seen people do that on trampolines, but never just like standing in person. I mean, I've seen people do it like standing in movies and stuff. I feel like I've seen so many people just like fall over. Are you just following Sadie? What are you doing?
That's gonna be like, what the heck? There's
He'd probably just think I'm distracted. There is, but he turns it off.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be a really interesting video for him to listen to.
So the girl who usually does this, she'll sit there and like yell stuff at the team and be like, why did you do that? You're so stupid. Why did you cut? You should be calling who you have. Shoot the ball. And it's really funny. But it's because of her that he turns down the volume. Because she's really loud and like screams the entire video.
You're gonna like put the ball on the floor? Or is it just gonna be ball?
This morning I like got lightheaded from how much I was screaming at my team.
Who's the coach for the boys basketball team?
I think they have 4. They have Tim, and Ed.
Who?
Tim, and Ed. So they have Ed Tharp, and then Tim Adams, Tim Hubert, and Dawn's dad, who's also named Tim. Yeah. I always forget that the Colhavens and them are related. Because I never like see them together.
That was very aggressive.
She's an aggressive person. It is really scary to be on the other end of one of her rebounds. I mean, you can literally see the bruise on her arm from like 3 weeks ago. And it hasn't healed because she keeps getting hurt. To be fair, she's also like your height. So standing next to me is really scary. When she's trying to like full on attack you.
You've probably more entertained to watch than the whole basketball game.
He really needs a tie clip. We were watching him last week and his tie was like everywhere. It was over his shoulder and we were like, oh my goodness.
Who's high school?
The one in the middle. She was supposed to be an 8th grader, but she skipped 8th grade after the second week of school this year. She was like already up in 2 or 3 of her classes, and so her parents were like, we're just gonna move her up in 8th grade. Yeah, so that guy right there is my pastor, the one in the gray upward shirt. He's very entertaining. He is so fun to watch preach a sermon. Oh, okay. The girls have, I think, 5 different coaches this year. Because they have the 4 sitting over there, and then Dawn is also a coach. And it's really weird watching them play and not being on the team. Because I've been on the team the last 3 years. Partly because like I don't get along with some of the girls on the team. Mainly because my dad is the coach. It was more so last year. It would have been better this year. But also because one of the classes I wanted to take at so I'm helping direct the play at CCA. I couldn't have done Upward, and I couldn't have done the class I wanted to do at Casper College. Because it would have overlapped with practice. And also, I hate running. I have no motivation to do like any physical exercise. Basically ever.
Yeah, you work at a trampoline park.
I don't do exercise. I stand behind the counter and I walk in circles monitoring. The only time that I ever actually go in to like jump is when I have people who like invite me. Okay, that's not entirely. I do love playing like pickup basketball and volleyball and stuff. I have kind of started getting into meaning maybe start going to the gym with her over the summer. About 6 times in 3 months. So I mean, I don't do like no physical exercise. I just don't eat to keep myself healthy. It evens out.
You probably should.
I eat like a meal and a snack a day.
You know you're supposed to have 3 full, fully sufficient meals.
Did you know that if I did that, I would probably throw up from eating too much?
It's sad.
I physically, if I eat breakfast, I can't eat lunch. But if I eat lunch, or like, if I don't eat breakfast, I'm not hungry for lunch.
Granted, you are like 2'3", and so I'm pretty sure 3 full meals a day.
It'd be like half my body
Probably
weight.
explode.
Honestly, if I eat 3 full meals a day, I would probably be eating at least 1/10 of my body weight. Which is kind of sad. If I ate a buffet, like a full-on buffet, I would probably be eating like 1/3 of my body weight. And then I wouldn't be able to eat the next day. Also, girls just eat less than us.
I know, but I have 3 full meals plus like snacky stuff in between all 3 of those meals. And then I have like a late like a midnight meal. Shoot it.
So far today, I have had a 12-ounce can of Lotus.
What?
12-ounce Lotus. Really ready to buy a new vehicle. After he fixed the engine 3 times. He replaced it twice, fixed it once. He's probably put 4 times the amount of money that he spent to actually buy the car into the car. And then he realized that I do actually have a better car than him. He just really likes his stick shift.
I don't blame him. The sticks are fun to drive.
If there was ever some emergency where he couldn't drive home and I was the only one with him, we would be stuck for a long time.
You don't know how to drive a stick? That is sad, dude.
To be fair, the only cars I've ever driven are mine, our old minivan, our Subaru, and our truck. Also, I hate driving with other people in the car. Or long distance. I like driving around town by myself.
But you like riding in a car.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's my favorite hobby, but it's not bad.
I love driving. Absolutely love it.
I like driving by myself because I can listen to my music however loud I want.
And I can listen to
And my parents don't care where I go for the most part, as long as like they know where I am. And honestly, they don't care if they're doing their own thing. They only care if they're sitting at home doing nothing. like paying for gas. And I get car sick if I drive too far. Well, it's mostly like highway.
Even while you're driving?
It's worse while I'm driving. But that's mostly like freeways.
Like freeway?
I can easily drive to KC. I can make it to Lander, but I have a really big headache by the time I'm there. I can make it to Cheyenne. I haven't really ever tried further just because I don't want to get into like Fort Collins kind of traffic.
I drive all the way from my house to Utah.
I could never.
In a manual transmission too.
No, I would literally fall asleep at the wheel. That is actually the cause of one of my crashes, is because I think I fell asleep.
Yeah, it was after school.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I fell asleep or if I passed out, but it was one of the two.
Either way, you should have been driving. The other two were because they were in my blind spot. And I only had to pay for one of them. The other one, the guy didn't care because nothing happened to his vehicle, and the only thing that happened was we dented our truck, and it was already so old and dented and rusty that no one cared. But I have not been the most recent wreck in my house. My mom ran into a tree 2 weeks ago. How's the car?
It has a slight dent in the back bumper, but like the trunk's still open to everything.
Well, it's kind of an upside is that I didn't have to, my insurance didn't go up after my car, my wreck.
Mine didn't either. I don't know why. Sorry. Continue.
I forgot what I was saying.
Insurance.
Oh, and I didn't have to pay for anybody's repairs.
Almost knocked this thing over. Stork. Yeah, but hitting you is not affecting my father watching this later. Hitting you is not affecting my father watching this later. Gosh, Mimi just gave me all of her old leggings like this, so I have like 6 pairs of leggings like this. Even though I don't really wear leggings that much anymore. Basically only for basketball. So I have to wear jeans for school and it's dumb.
You have to wear jeans for school.
I have to wear either jeans or dress pants.
That's so stupid.
So I got all of like the baggy jeans that feel like sweatpants. So I cycle between 2 pairs of jeans every week. How's your Bible reading been going?
Good. I got a devotional for Christmas. It's 14 guys written by 2 guys.
Oh, nice.
And I'm currently in Nehemiah.
Nehemiah is one of those books that I don't remember what it's about.
I'm honestly just trying to get through Nehemiah as fast as possible.
I got one of the things where you can like write the entire Bible. And I'm in Jeremiah. And my goodness, it is boring. Neon Genesis and I got bored because I've heard the stories 10 million times. And I started getting into all the rules and stuff. So what's Nehemiah about?
I don't know. I know he builds a wall.
That sounds familiar.
It's basically like the biggest part of Nehemiah. Is where they're building the walls of Jerusalem.
That makes sense.
Everything else is like really honestly just like obsolete.
Okay, but is it as boring as Leviticus and Numbers? Or is it like same range?
Pretty same.
Honestly, I feel like Habakkuk could be thrown in there as well. I don't know that it's boring, it's just another one where you don't remember anything that you read. Oh, Ben asked me an hour ago where this game is.
At Anthony's.
He asked me that like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, Ben's a teacher at CCS now.
Really?
He is our 6th grade math teacher. He got to teach fractions using cheesecake last week. And I didn't know it until after he ate all the cheesecake. I was so mad. Also, back to when he called me a stalker, that's not really anything rude to me. I already know I'm a stalker. When I meet new people, like, even if they're just in, like, classes and stuff, or, like, new coworkers, I will, like, go on Instagram and find them. I'll use Mimi's TikTok account to go find them. I'll use my mom's Facebook to go find them.
Honestly, same. Like if ever like I meet someone or like something like that and I just want to know about them, I just like go on social media and just like it's pretty easy.
Honestly, it's not so much if I care to know like them. It's just like if they're gonna be in my life, I want to know if they're like worth hanging out with.
Sometimes I do it to see if we know anyone at home.
Yeah, that's also true. Okay, see, I was really bad about it though in middle school. If I would have like a crush on a guy, I would use my mom's like Facebook account to like go find pictures of them and take pictures of them on my phone from their Facebook account.
You know,
And after like the first or second time I did that, I was like, that's probably too creepy. I shouldn't do that.
to be honest with you, I think that I see that is something you still do.
Okay, I don't like take pictures of it anymore.
But
I just know where to find
I still kind of just see you like just going to like someone's Facebook account and just scrolling through all of their photos.
Oh, I have stalked all of the reels that you've reposted, every picture that any of your siblings have posted. I follow everyone in your family.
Okay, you're starting to turn into a girl who I have a restraining order against. And a stalking charge against. That's not something I can try.
To be fair, I also know everyone in your family. And enough that they all followed me back.
Who?
Hannah, Maria, Isaac, and your mom.
Isaac followed you back?
He did.
Wow.
He only follows 23 people and I am one of them.
On which one? Instagram or?
Instagram. I just found his account like 2 days ago.
Interesting.
Honestly, I kind of just went through and found absolutely every person that I know and might know me, so that I could have more people following me than me to rub it in their face.
To be honest, sometimes I just go to like my suggested and I just find people and I just start like sometimes I'll just click down the list
I
just to
only
see
do it, like,
just to see
if I know people.
just to see if they'll follow me back and talk to me.
When I did children's, like the Casper Children's Theater, there's this guy named Kevin, and I found it the other day, where it's literally called I Hate Kevin, and it's all of the really dumb photos ever taken of him turned into memes, and it's actually really funny, and I found that on my suggested account. It's okay, the only pictures I have saved are the ones that I've taken. Which is honestly only like 6 photos. What? That shouldn't have been a vlog. Should have been a charge. Side-eye you all I want. Angelica's like, what do I do? None of them know what they're doing. Also, you know what you need to do? You need to hurt Ezra Miller.
Why?
He has asked me out 5 separate times, 3 of them in the same day,
After we broke up?
since Thanksgiving.
Ezra Miller has asked you out?
Yes. I literally, like, I wasn't even like,
What the heck?
I tried to be nice about it. I was like, I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I don't like dances. I'm sorry, I've skipped the dance the last 3 times. The dance hasn't even been, like, they don't know a date, they don't know a theme, they don't know if it's actually happening this year, and he asked me to the dance. Twice. He was like, hey, do you want to go in a group with me, Tim, Shaq, and Sayla? Tim and Sayla are dating. That's not a group.
Yeah, this is the double name. Are you staying with the boys camp? You want to follow along here?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. What's up, Tish? What's up, bro?
I didn't see him walk up the stairs, but I saw him stare directly at the camera. That's the only reason that I ever talk to Tim Hubert anymore. Hey, can you do film for the guys' game? Sure. Actually, I don't know that I really talked to him before that.
She's always been rude to me.
Except for right then.
Yeah, well,
That one moment right there.
before, like when we actually saw each other more, he was always rude to me. Along with Timothy Howe.
He's rude to everyone.
That's true. Andrew Aiden.
He's also rude to everyone. him. It's not true. He is not rude to Savannah Hubert.